Project Untote is a World War II themed zombie survival game often compared to other games like Guts and Black Powder, and that's for good reason. This game features horrors beyond your imagination, research management, and the German High Command accidentally opening a portal to literal hell itself. As you can imagine, not a lot went too well, and nations were forced to hold truces with each other to even stand a chance against the zombie undead. With guns and equipment varying for each nation, it's time to cover the classes, which the focus for here is Rifleman. Rifleman is the first class on the list, being fairly simple to understand. You're equipped with the more basic rifles and a wide variety of grenades with the shared goal of turning undead into dead. Your primary weapon features a bayonet, allowing you to charge into a horde and pick off the stronger zombies like bruisers and machine gunners. The Rifleman is useful for any situation like blowing up tanks or turning entire hallways into ash. The downside is that the amount of gun variety you get compared to other classes is pretty lacking, but your passives make up for what you get. First off, you don't lose stamina from running. This is massive because never having to stop for your breath is a huge advantage for kiting hordes, or simply the matter of moving to a good spot faster. You also get a passive health regen if you reach below 50% HP. It is very sluggish, so don't rely on it too much. First, let's talk about the bayonet. The bayonet itself is a metal blade attached to the front of your rifle that deals good damage but is kinda sluggish, except for the Japanese, as the metal blade is exclusive to the Rifleman class, so there's that. The charge mechanic is what makes it really shine. It can turn Juggernaut zombies into nothing more than an afterthought, it converts groups of undead into piles, and best of all, not a single bullet is required. Just keep in mind that while your sprint is infinite, bayonet charging will quickly drain your stamina, so don't charge headfirst into a massive horde and expect to come back unscathed. Grenades are basically small metal objects that will turn everything around it into atoms. There are a decent variety of grenades you can use that can range from Molotov cocktails to anti-tank grenades that stick on any surface and might reduce you to ash. See, except for your teammates, grenades don't pick sides, and if you're too close to the blast, you'll soon be joining the zombies in the dead category. You get 2 times the amount of grenades at the cost of your pistol. Be careful when using this, as you'll only be left with your rifle when dealing with runners. Apart from that, you should only really be using this with anti-tank grenades for objectives, and the Molotovs or the white phosphorus grenades for holdout. Overall, the Rifleman class is a good generalist class that can work for basically any situation you may find yourself in. Your limited armory really limits how much you can do, but you basically have everything: self-heal, mobility, explosives, damage, and horde clearing. Like, there's plenty you can do with this class, but it's not great at everything. What I think Rifleman struggles with the most are defense maps, because you don't have the weaponry to hold ground. You can for sure clear hordes and target juggernauts, but maintaining that power doesn't last very long. But that's my take on it. If you find yourself using it for various other reasons, let me know what you have to say in the comments below.